Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show this morning. Corey, you seem to be having trouble getting into my site, into my forum. Corey says, I filled out the initial registration information for ZenMac forum. I was prompted that I would receive a confirmation email, but I have not received it yet. If you have Hotmail, fellas, you won't get it. Nah. If you have Yahoo, nah. Those mail servers, they suck at getting the mail. If you have those two mail servers, use Gmail, get a free Gmail account, okay? Because they end up in the spam or just not even getting into you from my sites. But always check your spam folder, okay? Guys will order stuff, they'll have like Yahoo, and they're waiting for their information to come through just so they can log in. That shit's in the spam folder. Destined, 7 hours ago. Says, wow, a lot of good game you've been giving lately, Supreme. Been busy working on a few things, but rest assured I will be back on your forum again soon. Destined. Okay, I remember him. And this time for good. Well, so Bangura and J10 live with their parents as well. Wow. I have always been making excuses and implying that if I had my own place, it would be so much easier to bring girls back to my place. Well, J10 had to fuck in his car. And so has Bangura before. Okay? It'd be much easier to bring girls back to my place, but they're making it happen while living with their parents without them even knowing. Wow, I always felt worried bringing girls back to my parents' house because I respect my parents' house, and they probably wouldn't really say much about it. Yeah, they would, especially your mom. But I never really felt comfortable bringing a girl over to my spot while they were there. Yeah, me either. The times where I brought girls back to my place, I had to plan everything out thoroughly. I only brought a few girls to my place when I knew my parents weren't going to be home. That's what Bangura does for a long time. Well, that's good. Props to both of them. I can't make any excuses then. I can't support that. In Bangura's case, they're like Asian folks. They stay home till they have enough to buy a house. Bangura's people from Africa. They do the same stuff. But I'm in America. I'm an American black man. I got out I just turned 19. I turned 19. My mom gave me a choice. Either her place or the family home. So I was spending time over there. My brand new girlfriend became my ex-wife. And I wasn't coming home. I wasn't calling. I was being disrespectful. And she didn't know if I was dead or alive, but I do understand now, looking back on it. I was like you guys, young and dumb and disrespectful. Raccoon guy. When you're as ripped as Bangura and a bitch is still trying to cuckold you after fucking her, then you know all that time you spent in the gym bursting your ass off was a waste. You know, I'm not going to finish. We're done, K. Polly. You get your last word in my house. That was some bullshit. You think it's a waste of time? Motherfuckers at the gym. Now you're talking shit to one of my better players, and you say he's on roids. Work on your dick game, pipe game, nigga. Those roids make your dick shrink. Well, I hope Bangura doesn't hear that. You both are African, by the way. You're picking on another African, not an American. Well, actually, he's African American. because he was born here. I think he was born there, actually, no? So, but raised here. But you're picking on one of your fellow brothers instead of us American brothers. So you picked on the wrong motherfucker. And not that I'm trying to separate us, but this dude comes in. He seems to want to talk shit about a lot of American black dudes. David L. But he won't be doing it anymore. That's for damn sure. David L. Do what you're good at, and the money will come. Then use that money to pursue whatever passion you want. Oh, okay. That's a little bit. Here's the thing. You're good at your passions. If you're passionate about something, obviously you're good at it. Some people they're passionate about making model airplanes, and they put a lot of detail into it. They're good at it. So what you're good at and passions go together, David L. I rather pursue my passions because you enjoy them. And of course, I'm going to be good at what I'm passionate about. GHH asks, where are women except nightclubs? Well, women are like you, GHH. They do stuff like hobbies. They go for walks. They talk to their friends. They join clubs. They have hobbies. They go to the library. They go to the mall. They like to shop. They go to the bookstore. They love to read. So you have this idea that maybe it's because you're a foreigner, that American women are stupid. Did they put that in your head? The American women are stupid? They don't read? It's here in America where they have book clubs. They have book clubs where you came from, in one of those Middle Eastern countries. So not to put you guys down, but American women aren't stupid. He also says men on this channel hate women that cheat and fuck around, but they want to be players. No, men on this channel don't hate women, because a lot of times the person they're cheating with is them. Players, get it? Bangura, Supernatural has been going too long. Yeah, they've kind of run out of stuff to say, but he says he also watches Supernatural. Good show is Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. I wasn't in Game of Thrones. I think I made it to the 3rd season. I don't like how, black folks were done on there. Again, supporting white supremacy. So I stopped watching. I just started watching it again this weekend. I watched season 3, episode 9, I think. Thanks, KR. He says, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you very much, man. Feels good to be able to push myself now. And I'm so fucking weak. I want to try an aerobics class real soon. See how I do. As long as the pain doesn't come, I'm good. I can take the poor lung stuff, the weak lungs. I can take that. That's not a big deal. And like I said, when I vomited that a couple of weeks ago, that was good for me. So then I pushed myself like I used to. Ace Ortiz. Those seasonings for those big roasted chickens never agree with my stomach. I love grilled chicken, and a few Spanish restaurants make great roasted chicken. Daniel Lopez. Yeah, what's up with that shit? Haha. All these dweeb looking motherfuckers. I was talking about the new men. Go Punch. I like Supreme's advice on pulling women to the floor. I agree with the guy that talks about the lack of dancing in the club now. There are a couple spots of dancing the whole times, but a lot of spots in the DMV are more boosting based. Not sure what he means by that. People will be there until 12:30 or 1 a.m. before the dance floor gets packed. With Supreme's advice, I've learned to adapt to it. BZ talking shit. I think it's an old video, how to attract. First video I've seen from you, and 6 minutes in, I'm subscribed. Don't have time to watch anymore right now. Just wanted to see what your channel's about. See the comment you left on Enigmatic Nomadics page. Ah, yeah, BZ. I like that guy. Your wife is beautiful. Fuck raccoon guy, or whatever his name is. He's a fucking coon. I'll be checking out more of your videos when I can. Where are you located? Up north? Yeah, I'm in Sacramento, California. I think you're in California. Enigmatic, I can't say it this morning. The Nomadics channel. They are van dwellers. The guy that runs that, his name is Bob. He wrote a book. I got his book on my Kindle. I'm still trying to get out. That's something, fall through recently that was going to help me get there, but I'm still working on it. My hopes are still up to be able to get out by end of summer. My goal is before it gets rainy out here, when the weather gets bad. I want to be able to leave California and spend some time out there in the desert where the weather might be better for me. Barry Wayne, hey Supreme, is this the forum? Yeah. All you gotta do is type in zenmac.com. I don't know what all that index shit is about, and I guess he copied the registration link. Also, you can find my blog or find my forum on my blog. There's a link there, right there on the main page. It says blog, or it says forum. Click it, you go right to the forum. So they all are joined together. I changed it. I'm trying to make the playersupremeshow.info my main site, because nobody can get on ZenMac unless you're a member. So it makes no sense to have that my main site. People would like for me to, sell my products within the forum, and but then only people in the forum could buy my products. So it makes sense to have them in two places. So what I did was I put a link on my forum to my store. There, you can buy it from the forum. Some people are just kind of weird about stuff. No, I want to be able to buy it within the walls here. Smooth tea. I got to join the forum. I've been soaking up game. The best thing about the forum is that you get other people to talk to if you have a problem. Also, I do podcast shows on a daily basis, which I'll be doing one in a few minutes. On my forum, let's see. We've got a beginners forum. We don't use that. We just use the main forum, the university forum. Field reports. Then there's the Player Supreme Show. That's my podcast. Then post your own podcast. We have a business section. Then health and fitness section, fashion, metaphysics, which I'm very happy about. I rarely go there. I'm the one who was pushing for guys to start learning metaphysics. Book recommendations, a miscellaneous. Then I've got my Black Consciousness, Real African History section, and the landlord, the admin who runs the joint. He has the Matrix forum for esoteric truth seekers. And he wrote 2 big fucking fat, over 1,000-page books on that subject. Then we have the file sharing and the funny papers, what I call the funny papers. Well, I haven't looked at it in a while. One says, I'm a PUA. So I would go to like places like So Suave and get a post that was funny to me and post them up. Epic pickup artist fail. Well, hold on, fellas.
What do you mean you're a pickup artist? Get out of here!
So, bro was trying to. He's in a suit. He's dressed nicely. He's got the physical game down. His mistake was trying to brag about being a pickup artist. He's got one hand in the pocket. You know, guys who are nervous when they have a suit on, they try to look cool. One hand in the pocket, and his other hand is limp like this. And he's got some keys in there, or something he's flipping around. So his wrist got broke. That means his manhood is weak. He's standing there talking to 2 blondes, talking about he's a pickup artist. And they went, ew, get out of here. So he tried to brag about it, thought I'd get him some points. You don't ever tell a female, yeah, I'm a player. Fuck him first. You don't tell him on the initial meet. So that's the humor section. That was kind of funny. Within the main forum, that's where all the questions get asked. Also have a shout box at the top. Like Aries. I was talking about, why don't Caucasian guys come onto my hangouts? And one fellow saying they're afraid somebody might see them. Oh God, the misplaced vanity of these nerdy lurkers. You Caucasian fellas, you need to come on my hangouts when I do them, because I need to hear stuff from your perspective. You know, I love my brothers, but I don't like a lot of brothers up in one place, because we tend to, you know, talk out of turn and over talk people and stuff like that. You guys are more polite and you guys communicate well. Strider, Bangura reminds me of Morse Chestnut. Yeah. No disrespect to the down south guy. He needs to tighten up his game. He's way too much of a southern gentleman, Joffrey type. That's what I'm trying to get him to do. There's no way or even reason why you should know a girl for 7 months and haven't fucked her. She's cooking food for you. That says there's something going on within my brother's game. Bangura's a cool dude. You're that Bangura, you're a cool dude. The game's coming out of Bangura's mouth. He can actually teach the goddamn thing. That's what I like, though, is people that can actually teach, that are right there still within the game. Because I haven't been to I've been dancing, but a nightclub in going on a year. When I go on vacation, I go to nightclubs. There's one that I go to in Sedona. But it was sucking last time. I was there on the wrong fucking day. Now, that's what I don't understand. Back east, motherfuckers are going to nightclubs and doing Snapchat and shit like that, standing around. Out here, even in Arizona, not even California, I go to a nightclub there, people are dancing. Now, the difference is it's actually a live band. Older folks like to dance, because we sit around for months on end not doing shit, and we get a chance to get out. We do fucking cartwheels out there. We're so excited to get out. But it's also younger people there too, you guys' age. because Sedona is a small town. That's where I want to retire to if I can afford it. But I'll have to live in Cottonwood, which is down the road. And it's just as it sounds, Cottonwood, where all the lower generation people live. That's okay. As long as I can drive to Sedona, doing the old black dudes. I wear one of those Native American looking hats and maybe a dashiki and shit like that, walk around town and be all spiritual. Michael B. I'm mad you put Grease out there like that. That belly, he was 40 pounds. Actually, he didn't look too bad. Well, Michael B., you shouldn't be because Grease gave me his permission, okay? He had this posted up. He saw the video. He had no problems, all right? He also talked about it. And during that one time he was talking about it, I think we were trying to do a screen capture, but it wouldn't work either. But his photos were on my forum as well, just so you know, okay? And this is not the first time I've shown his photos. So you can let go of your anger there, Michael B. I would not put my brother Grease out there like that without his permission. And he likes it. He likes showing the photos off. Look how I used to be. Think about it, though. He used to be 40, 58 pounds. He was getting pussy. And now he's dropped all that weight. That's bragging shit. Bangura. If Grease can do it, there's no excuse for anyone. So you guys, thought Grease was always handsome and tall. How about tall and fat? And he's still doing it. So you guys, well, weak motherfuckers will say, well, he was tall. Okay. Whew. They'll find any reason to latch on to. By the way, he's also 458 pounds, as he'll tell you himself. Interesting, my belly's the same way, I'm not as big. Mine doesn't hang like that though. Mine sticks out and it's hard as a rock, that diabetic belly. When your belly gets hard, that's a sign that fat's, I have a certain limit that I can get to, and I'm there. Or I was there before I started losing weight, but all the fat gets impacted in one area, and that's dangerous. The body has to be able to distribute fat all over. I can't get fat on my legs. It's like it stops right at my waistline. Doesn't go into the crotch. Doesn't go any lower than that. A little bit dribbles down, but it stops right then. That's dangerous. That's heart attack. The people that can put it all over, they do better than people that just pack it into the gut. I've got the hunter-gatherer gene. The people that can pack it all over, they have the farmer gene. GH. I always hated humans. I always like animals since they can't lie to me. Oh, fuck. That video. I need to go through the past videos and delete some of those. Two chicks, only one time. I want to do that one time. Was my thing. I used to hate humans too, and I loved animals. Except cats. I didn't like cats back then. But I would never hurt it. I used to tell my ex-wife I'd like a bag of kitties for Christmas. And put on my combat boots and tap dance. I would never do that. I don't even kill insects, fellas. Jovino finds a spider house. I say, let him live. Take him outside. So I think everything has the right to live. I hate this just because we're these giant human beings. We crush out insects' lives. Mosquitoes, I'll kill those motherfuckers a second, but spiders, because they do good. I said, they try to catch the mosquitoes that come in the house, or flies. Flies, another one I don't care if they live or die. Although they do perform a function. They help put maggots and dead animals, and it helps clean up the environment. GHH, damn, no wonder why people have divorce in Western countries. Where I live, I don't know why you're saying that. Yeah. Well, those two females were single. Where I live and America as well, there are sluts everywhere. Daddy must be proud. Look at Hollywood people, always cheat on each other. GHH, you're going negative. I don't do negative on my channel, okay? So watch your comments. I give out a couple warnings, then like Raccoon Guy, you don't get a voice anymore. I don't want to see you fall down, but I won't also bring my channel down, my house down, okay? So no more negative comments. I got a question on Greece. Did they lose weight naturally or surgical surgery? Okay, looks like that's all the comments. Okay, that's cool. Did he lose that skin when people lose extreme weight? I believe so. I've had him, diapered his behind and powdered him up and put a diaper on him, so I don't know what he looks like. I haven't met him yet. Where he's eventually going to come to California and come by my house. All right, that's our comments. We got 5 held for review. Kara, how'd your comment end up in here? I wonder why. Kara says, I live in Baltimore area. Myself, that dude who pretended to have the bomb and wearing a crazy ass animal suit in the middle of North Baltimore is sad. You see a brother doing that? Put on an animal suit and strap a bomb to his ass. No offense to my Caucasian friends here, but some of your members of your race, man, they're just fucking out there. I mean, dress up like an animal, all because his girlfriend broke up with him and he lost his job. Come on, we got to do better than that. All of us as men. Michael B. Maybe they would have killed him if he was black. Oh, they would have shot the fuck out of his ass. You know that, Michael. Bangura. You're arguing with GHH. Michael Nolan's up in here. If you look at the law of attraction, the first law is the most important, and that is love thyself. When you love yourself, your energy changes around you. People then like you. When you're in a relationship, it's important to love yourself more. I think we'll say then the woman. If not, you will unconsciously act out approval seeking to her. A lot of fear here there, Michael. Be wary of fear. You're saying love yourself more, otherwise fear something bad will happen, basically. And that's what you have to be careful of. In a loving relationship, we don't need to even think about bad. You don't need to think about, okay, because you have a girlfriend, I gotta love myself more, otherwise she's not gonna like me. No, you don't think that way. Enjoy the relationship, have fun. Stop thinking about stuff like that. Okay? You're spending too much time on the internet in this game worrying about shit. Likely spam. Chief Little Horse. Oh, I just found the blue eye experiment. Yeah. Fantastic. Don't know why you, oh, because you put a link in there, Chief. Little horse. Aren't you a white dude? You're not Native American, as I recall, right? David Conde, Supreme, can you make a video on the emasculation of men? That's actually been done. I want you to go find, David, look up Irritated Genie. And after that, type in Irritated Genie, Genie, type in feminization of black males, okay? Get part 1, watch, they're 3 hours long, watch, but once you start watching, you won't stop. Just pick a Friday night, we're not going out, and watch it that night. Just break it down, you know, pause it at an hour, take a break or whatever you got to do there, brother. But get through those videos. It's important for black men to watch his videos. Although he has a more militant slant on things, he does have good information. Corey, the site led me to blank, filled out the initial. I believe I've done that. Here's my problem. I use this channel also to communicate in my interest niche, like the van dwellers, the RV travelers. And this site channel comes off as presumptuous and trashy because I'm trying to help guys don't get laid. That's considered kind of trashy. I was a player. And I want to be able to communicate with these people as just me, Chris Arnett. So I'm going to have to create a channel under this and then redo everything. Go back and subscribe to all these channels. So they don't see me as that dude. Interesting, one fellow from that did decide to join the channel though. It's great. 4G Nomad. And that's a fellow that has his own channel also. I'm all down for people if you want to travel in your, you know, turn your van into an RV and travel. I'm not down for getting knocked back by life. You know, you should work harder and find other ways to make income. If you watch me for the next 2 months, you'll see me do just that. I don't want my phone number out there, so let me see what I can do. You've seen the first flyers. I think you've all seen this flyer here. I have another one. I'm giving a lecture on how to build a J-Lo butt, which I'm going to deliver to hair salons, these high-end hair salons around Sacramento. From there, I'll pull clients. I know how to market myself in my business. So again, you guys who are trainers, you should be taking Toastmasters. It's the easiest way to market yourself is give lectures. You guys know how to build a butt. Now, in my lecture, I'm giving 4 keys. First key is old-fashioned floor work. That's where you get on your knees, do the Jane Fonda stuff, the donkey kicks. I've got tons of videos of Joe Vito doing stuff like that. Secondly is, I would say, would be squats, but not with a bar for women. Although a bar is good because women tend to suffer from osteoporosis, the bar will help strengthen their bones. But basically, kettlebell squats, dumbbell squats. I don't think a woman should do a bar squat in her home. If she has a gym, yeah, that's cool. Secondly, after that, or third one would be one-legged squats. That's where you go into straddle position, almost like you're doing a lunge. You squat down and up. You can elevate the back foot to get a better stretch. Finally, are dumbbell lunges, walking or in place. Lunges are the best thing for building a round butt. I rate them above the squat. The squat works your thighs, your hamstrings. If you do it with the bar, it's working your lower back. It's putting stress on the bones. It's working the heart and the lungs, pretty much your entire structure. But with the kettlebells, it's more of a toning exercise. Lunges, because you put the butt in the stretch position, it gets a deeper, way deep inside the ass muscle type of workout. So I designed a program for them in my lecture. I finished that lecture last night. I'm going to advertise it on Facebook because there are a lot of women that want to build a Kim Kardashian / J-Lo type ass. Women that tend to have flat buns sometimes, so they want to get a rounded butt. And there was one of my clients, because she had some kind of genetic predisposition on her knees, she couldn't do leg press or hardly any leg work. So I started doing nothing but floor work with her. And she was a petite, skinny little thing. Her butt got a little kapow to it after a year of doing that. And she was amazed. So it works. And of course, when I combine the weight exercise, it's going to really produce a lot of results. I've seen Jovina. Well, Jovina, she had a booty when I met her, but from the exercise, it got even bigger and rounder. Plus, gaining weight. She's on the headphones right now. Amazing how much they can actually hear. It's like women have that second hearing.
It's not all the way on.
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, that's our show for the day, fellas. You guys get out there and live your lives. Do something today, okay? When you're out there in the world, if you're at a grocery store, talk to people around. It doesn't matter if there's an old lady or an old man. Talk. Socialize yourself. You're blocking yourselves from your flow. Once you get into the flow, like J10 on my forum, as you guys saw in the Sunday show, he had a 7-year drought. And then after he got his first, he got his second. Once you get the first, you'll be able to get the second so much easier. And then it becomes a rolling thing after that. Now your goal is to actually get a girlfriend, because that girlfriend's going to show you what kind of man you are. If you're a simp, you're going to simp to her. It's going to come out. Your weaknesses will come out. A lot of guys are afraid to get a girlfriend because they're afraid of their weaknesses, but you can't run from that shit, okay? Eventually, you're going to have to settle down with one female. Now, a lot of guys are afraid of relationships because they've heard all that PUA stuff, all that fear stuff. I might become an AFC or whatever it is they say when they get weak inside a relationship, and that's what's going to happen. If you're like that, it's going to happen. You can't run from it. Okay, so let's work on that, getting you that first girlfriend, and see what kind of man you really are.